Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana. William Ruto and his Uda Brigade were in Kajiado County today for their campaigns. And then during those campaigns, a very interesting incident happened. A parliamentary aspirant in Kajiado through Uda challenged Peris Tobiko to go reconcile with her husband before she can come to ask for votes. So in this video, I want us to have a look at that short clip, after which, as usual here, we are just going to dissect that to see exactly what it means politically. Have a look at this. From that short clip, that aspirant is challenging Peris Tobiko to go reconcile with her husband. And we can also see and hear William Ruto coming to the defense of Peris Tobiko and warning that aspirant. William Ruto is stating things clearly that tusiingize siasa kwa mambo ya familia. And for those who may not know, some weeks ago, Peris Tobiko hosted William Ruto at their matrimonial home property in Kajiado. And that's exactly what caused a disagreement between Peris Tobiko and her husband. The husband felt Peris Tobiko never consulted him before hosting William Ruto in their matrimonial home property. So the husband felt William Ruto had trespassed into his property, and he reported William Ruto to the police. For those who might have missed that clip, have a look at it here.
Nimekuja hapa Isinya police station nikiwa na complaint ya watu waliingia shamba yangu bila mimi kujua, bila ruhusa. Nikakuja kucomplain kwa Kajiado Security Committee, the county commissioner, the county commandant, kwamba kuna watu wameenda shamba langu kufanya siasa huko. Niliyajua haya maneno jana, ni kweli. Lakini property ya familia sio ya mtu mmoja. Na sikuelezwa, na kwamba mali yangu imeharibiwa tukiongea hivi sasa, na sijampatia mtu yoyote ruhusa kuingia huko.
Yes. What does that mean politically? That's our analysis and discussion right now. In case you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. What does that mean? The first meaning to that, William Ruto has successfully succeeded in destroying Peris Tobiko's political career and also marriage life. Why am I saying that? From the response from the ground, or rather from that crowd, it's very clear that Peris Tobiko is unwanted. She is very unpopular. So it's also most likely that she might not even win that Uda party ticket. That is one thing. And that unpopularity or that hostility is also maybe emanating from the way Peris Tobiko handled her husband. And that aspirant is just making that clear. So from where I sit, I tend to believe William Ruto actually engineered all that. Because even before William Ruto held a rally at Peris Tobiko's matrimonial home, I know he might have been briefed, or rather he might have known that Peris Tobiko and her husband were not in agreement about William Ruto holding his rally at Peris Tobiko's matrimonial home. And the husband also actually made it clear that William Ruto trespassed onto his property. So William Ruto might have played a bigger role in actually causing a disagreement between Peris Tobiko and her husband. And that disagreement is also now auguring negatively for Peris Tobiko's quest to maybe win that Kajiado gubernatorial seat. Because even from the way that crowd is reacting, is very clear. Peris Tobiko is very unpopular there. And then assuming that even she wins that UDA party ticket, which I really doubt, because maybe from the reaction of the crowd was shouting Kato Olemetito, an UDA aspirant. So it's very clear that Peris Tobiko, to win that UDA ticket first, will be very, very hard. And then assuming she wins that UDA party ticket, will she be able to actually beat bigwigs like the current governor, Ole Lenku, and former governor, Ole Nkendeyanye, who are actually political heavyweights in Kajiado? From where I sit, I strongly doubt. I tend to believe William Ruto has just succeeded in destroying Peris Tobiko's political career and also marriage life. That's the first conclusion. The second meaning and conclusion to that, William Ruto is not setting a good example to his foot soldiers. Because William Ruto, from the way she's defending Peris Tobiko, William Ruto is just exposing his doublespeak. And I'm saying doublespeak because if there is one politician in Kenya who has been using family disagreements for political convenience and mileage, that person is William Ruto. We still remember some few weeks ago, William Ruto actually introduced Francis Atwoli's estranged wife at some UDA rally, and William Ruto had the audacity to abuse Francis Atwoli in front of his wife by calling Francis Atwoli bibi ya yule jamaa wa Nyororo. Hiyo ni madharau. He was just belittling Francis Atwoli in front of his estranged wife. So William Ruto is being hypocritical by saying tusiingize siasa kwa mambo ya familia. William Ruto has been doing that. And then also that incident of Peris Tobiko and her husband, William Ruto actually was introducing politics kwa mambo ya familia. And then that's exactly what William Ruto's foot soldiers are also borrowing. They are borrowing a clue from their masters. And now you can see when aspirants are now introducing family issues into politics. William Ruto is actually setting a bad example to his foot soldiers. And from where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, and I've largely been stating this, looking at William Ruto, and I'm saying this without taking sides, looking at William Ruto's demeanor, his character, William Ruto is a perfect mold of Oscar Sudi. The only difference between William Ruto and Oscar Sudi is that now William Ruto is actually going for the presidency, while Oscar Sudi is going for a parliamentary seat. But these two individuals are a perfect chip of the same pot. In the event William Ruto gets the presidency, we can just see as a perfect situation as Oscar Sudi winning that presidency. We are just going to be having Oscar Sudi as the president. These two leaders are almost a chip of the same pot. William Ruto is also coming out as a leader with a loose tongue. And that loose tongue actually is now coming back to actually bite William Ruto. He has been using family issues to maybe gain some political relevance or mileage. And those family issues are now just creeping in his own camp. And now his own foot soldiers are destroying themselves politically using family issues. Actually, what goes around comes around. Let's stop it there for today. Just as I did state when we were starting, in case you've just bumped here and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.